Yeah, you can do a swoop and just
I'm trying to figure out how I'm finna do that.
just track the back hanging. And
Oh, you the expert. You know, huh? You just know, huh?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We gotta figure this out now.
Yeah.
Oh, you want your swoop this way?
Yeah.
This way? Okay, I was going the right way.
Oh.
But I ain't got no gel. Lord. You know we don't do swoops no more with gel.
What you doing?
These girls want you to use holding spray. But I need some. I'm gonna have to stick this down some kind of way.
Wait a minute.
That ain't gonna work. Lean back. Relax. Breathe.
Okay.
Woosah. I'm trying to figure out how we should do this.
I'm telling you, hey y'all. Hi.
Yeah. Every time you can tell I want a ponytail.
I want a ponytail.
What we finna do? How we finna do this?
I know she's gonna have to get a fan for her 50 and over clients.
How we finna do this? Because tell them what your plans was.
My plans was to get the ponytail.
No, how you give them a direction that you was giving me. What I need to do. How you planned this out in your head.
The directions were to do the closure and then the ponytail. But she says I need.
Where you gonna put the closure?
She said I need a frontal.
Yeah.
She's her
Where
by
you
me.
gonna put the
She's her by
closure?
me the Dallas Texas. She'll be able to do it. So I have no doubt.
You just want me to put a bill for her.
She's slanging her for her. She's slanging up on. Is that the way you know?
Yes, we gotta tell the people it's a
What?
What we gotta do this? What we gotta do this?
She's gonna do it.
This to her, y'all. This the little closure.
She will do it.
4x4. What I'm supposed to do this?
She
We're
will
not
do it.
using that first of all.
Why?
What we finna put this? Let me show you. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
Let me show you what I'm talking about. Hold it right there. Hold it.
Because it won't. It's not gonna cover the sides. That's the problem.
It ain't bleached.
It's nothing.
These knots fat as hell. this thing is brown. It might make it. Oh.
It ain't.
Well, we were gonna put it right here, and then what we gonna do?
We weren't gonna be able to do it.
What we gonna do? See,
You know what? That's
problem.
from 2 years ago.
So you should have brought that.
That's the one when you did the sew in.
Huh?
That's the one when you did the sew in. It is 3 years old.
Okay.
From 3 years ago, Mika.
Hey y'all, so let's get started. I'm going to start off by saying this is a no judgment free zone video. We are going to watch and we're not going to judge. If you have anything negative to say down in the comments, I'm going to either delete your comment or probably troll you back. So if you could, just please keep your negative comments to yourself. If you don't like it, that's fine. If you don't like the way I did it, how I applied it, that's fine too. But this is for those who want to learn, and I mean, you can put your own twist on it. Each stylist is different, but for the sake of my client, because she was so gracious enough to let me record this video, I ask that you do hold the negative comments to yourself. So with that being said, I'm going to further explain what's going on. My client does have a bit of alopecia at the top of her hair. I will not be showing that in this video, but just to give you just some background on her hair. Her hair is extremely short because she was wearing a short cut with curls. So she goes to another professional for that. I saw my client maybe a month ago. She came in, she wanted a ponytail, but I told her that she couldn't get a ponytail because her hair was extremely too short. So this appointment, she decided, like, I'm not taking no for an answer. I want a ponytail. I don't know what to do with my hair. And she just really didn't want to deal with the maintenance of her short hair. So she was like, you gonna do it. I know you can do it or whatever. So, of course, this is one of my favorite clients. I'm going to make an exception for her. But typically, I would prefer your hair to be a lot longer, or maybe a few more inches longer than hers to achieve this look. Now, it did take me a minute to get it up because I had to take my time. But for the sake of this video, it's going to seem a little shorter because I am clipping and editing. So So now what I'm doing is I'm just flat ironing her hair out as straight as I can possibly get it, because she does not have a relaxer on her roots. Her roots have grown out. So as I mentioned at the beginning, I don't have any gel, so I'm going to have to use holding spray to kind of mold this whole hairstyle together. And even if I did have gel, if I was to apply it to her hair, it will curl up because she has natural roots. I noticed that when I was flat ironing my client's hair, that it was some blonde peeking through, which makes sense because when I felt her hair, because she already had washed it and conditioned, blow dried it all before she came in, I noticed that it had like a little texture to it. And as I'm flat ironing, I noticed that there was some blonde peeking through. So I'm like, did you color your hair? She was like, yeah, it was blonde and I just colored it black. So I'm like, oh, okay, because when I flat ironing, I'm like, why is this like coming through? So the flat iron was kind of burning the color off of her hair. On top of that, her roots are gray. So I'm dealing with like 3 different things. So I'm dealing with the texture, I'm dealing with gray hair at the roots without a relaxer, and I'm dealing with blonde peeking through. So as I'm going through this, I'm thinking like, oh my God, how we gonna make all this look right? Because the hair that she has is black. I do have black spray, but I don't like to typically spray a lot of that spray because it comes off dull. So you don't want a dull looking hairstyle, especially because the hair that she has is shiny. So I'm gonna have to be very, very careful when I'm spraying it, which you will see towards the end of the video. So what am I doing now? What are you doing, Mika? So I'm going to create her a ponytail because her hair is not long enough for me to just make a ponytail as is. So if I was just to leave her hair like that and put a ponytail on it, it's gonna fall off as soon as she leaves, and I don't want that to happen. So we're gonna have to build her a ponytail first. So as you can see, I'm just kind of creating a little space in the back, a little circle in the back, and then I'm going to braid that down, and then I'll apply a stocking cap and glue protector.
Heard by Mika, Dallas, Texas can get it done. Period.
Okay, so now I just took one of the bundles from the pack. I took the shortest one. She had 14, 16, and 18. I took the 14 to begin creating her ponytail in the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the inside with 2 short pieces. I want to track one going down, and I'm going to track the other one up underneath it, but I'm going to track it going up. And I'm going to do that until I fill up this whole little circle. Okay, once you are done, it should look like this. Similar to the Valley Girl ponytail, just on a little small area. If you guys don't know what the Valley Girl ponytail is, I will drop a video down below in the comment section. Be sure to check that video out. I promise you, you will love it. So now I'm going to take the hair that's surrounding the perimeter of the circle that I just carved out and built the ponytail for, and we're going to start to cover that ponytail, mold it down so that we can start building up our ponytail and get to the rest of the style. So yeah. So to avoid putting so much spray on my client's hair, I'm going to use a wax stick to kind of mold this down and get it laid down just good enough so that I can mold and shape everything else. Then I'll come in with my hairspray. So as you can see, I've already got the back up. Now I'm going to carve off where her swoop will be, and we're going to get that molded down and shaped. Okay, just a tip, y'all. I like to work in sections, especially when it's clients with shorter hair and it's going to take me a little bit more time. But overall, I typically work in sections with everything. When I'm cutting, when I'm styling, it just helps me out a lot. So the first section will be the back where the ponytail is, as you saw. And then the second section will be the section that I'm currently working on now, which is the side of the head. And then the third section being the swoop. So you saw that I was using my wax stick to kind of get this all molded together. And then I'm going to take some edge control to get those unruly edges, to lay them down as smooth as possible. And then I don't think I showed it on here, but I did go in with some holding spray just to kind of keep it all held together and sprayed it. So because when I tell you her hair was trying to do what it wanted to do and just the texture of it, but I'm a fighter. I win over here. Hair don't run me, I run hair, period. So yeah. I use even edge control, and you can use whatever holding spray of your choosing, whether that be got to be glued, pump it up, or I use the even. Okay, now for this swoop, y'all. So what I'm going to do, I'm combing her hair down in the direction that I want the swoop to go. And we're going to begin tracking, but I'm going to make sure that all the hair is extremely as straight as it can possibly get. So I had to go over her hair a couple passes to get it there because, again, like I told y'all, the roots are natural. So we're going to begin with the tracking process just shortly. Okay, so I created a diagonal back parting, and I'm going to track her first track going across. Now, you don't want to go all the way to the edge. You want to leave at least, you want to stop maybe half an inch away, probably half of an inch away from the hairline, because you don't want the tracks to show. So after I put that one in, I figured that I was probably going to need to go drop down a little lower. So I added one more track under that track. Now I am using single tracks. Typically you wouldn't track all the way through your client's hair, because typically everybody hair is probably like 8 to maybe 10 inches long. I'm doing this because her hair is extremely short, and just doing one row of tracks at the very top wouldn't have did it any justice. There have been all kind of cracks through her swoop, so I wanted everything to like lay smoothly and to be one texture, because again, like I mentioned earlier, her hair has a different feel to it. There's product buildup on it, so it kind of created like a kind of a roughness to her hair, like a, I can't really explain it, you really have to feel it, but it created, her hair wasn't as soft as if it was just all the product was washed out of her hair. But if I had went and washed her hair or shampooed her hair, sorry for my professionals, if I went back and shampooed her hair, considering that when I flat ironed it, it was already taking off the black, if I shampoo her hair, she would be blonde right now, and her service would not have been a service. So I had to kind of leave it on there. So what I'm doing is I'm making sure that the hair stays like coated on the top of her hair, which is why the tracking process of tracking it all the way through her hair, it helps with that, because it's kind of overtaking her hair. So you're going to use whatever holding spray that's your choice, and you're going to begin to smooth the swoop. Another tip is you want to start from the inside of the swoop and work your way out. And when I say inside, I mean the back portion of the head where the crown is. You want to start there and work your way out towards the forehead and comb everything in that way. Trying to start from where I'm combing right now, it's going to be hard trying to get everything to lay right once you start moving towards the back of the swoop. So I like to start from the back and work my way to the front. putting the ponytail up, y'all, please be sure to be very gentle with this part, because putting that ponytail up and trying to put the rubber bands around it with the swoop, it will crack. So you just want to be extra gentle with this area. Once you finish, take your holding spray and you're going to spray all over that swoop, because we kind of want it stiff a little bit. This can't be a soft swoop because her hair is short. We don't need it cracking and coming loose. We want her to be able to wear her hairstyle for a couple of weeks at least. So get your favorite holding spray, spray it, and seal in all the things that you need to seal in. So now I'm going to braid her ponytail, because we're going to make this an extended ponytail. And because she wants a little length on it, so we're going to extend it. So you're going to braid the ponytail down, and then what I'm going to do is take a rubber band and fold the ponytail up, because she wants it long, but she doesn't want it super long. Now, if she wanted super long, we would keep the braided ponytail the length that it is now, and then you would just extend it from there. But she wants it long, but not too long. She just wants her little hang time back there, just a little swing. So I'm just going to fold it under, take a rubber band, and seal off the ends of that ponytail. Then I'm going to take some neck strips, and I'm just going to wrap around that ponytail so we can begin adding our hair. So now I'm taking the 18-inch hair. I'm starting from the bottom. I'm starting it off with the glue at the tips of the hair. And then I'm going to wrap it around. And then every now and then I'll add glue to it. I don't add glue through the whole process. So I'll add glue in the beginning. Wrap, 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 wrap. Add glue. Wrap, 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 wrap. Add glue. So now we're going to take a small piece of hair from under the ponytail to create our ribbon, and we're going to wrap it around to cover up the ends of the track. And I take my adhesive spray and I kind of spray it as I wrap. Yeah, I really love the Eben spray for holding. I know it's supposed to be like for like the little closures and stuff, but it really do get the job done. Now, I don't use it a lot. You got to be careful because it, baby, when it get hard, it get hard. It's wrap. So use it wisely. If I had to just tell you guys to use one to start off with, I would say use the Got2b to be safe. But I really love the things that this Eben adhesive does for me. So yeah. Once you get done with that, I'm going to show you guys how I create the feathers in the back of the ponytail. Okay, again, we're going to work in sections. So we're working at the top. You're going to take the hair from the bottom, comb it all the way up to the top. And we're going to take our razor and we're going to slide down the middle of that hair. You're going to start at the top and slide down. Then we're going to take that middle section. We're going to comb it all the way to the front towards us. And then we're going to start to cut where that short piece ends from the top section. And then you're going to do it again towards the bottom. You're going to comb all that hair from the bottom towards you. So you'll kind of split it and then comb it towards you. And then you're going to cut where the short piece ends. So you see, you're going to pull it all to you. Comb from the bottom to the top towards you. And then we're going to slide cut from where the short end meets to the ends. And it should look like this. Next, you're going to take your flat iron and we're going to curl it. You're going to curl it all in one direction. So this one, you can do a big granny bump. You can see, you can curl it as tight as you want to. Because again, we want those layers to come on out. And we want it to be like a fun little curly layered ponytail. We're going to add some life to this ponytail. We could leave it straight. Or you could just add one big Shirley Temple curl. But who wants to be basic, honey? Might as well go on now. We already did all of this, right? So you would just take your flat iron or your curling iron and you will curl it all in one direction. And then we'll comb it out and fluff the layers. This is what it should look like once you get it all curled. So we're just going to comb it out. We're going to fluff those layers out, pull them out so that the world can see. But yeah, this is the end result of the ponytail. It's so pretty. I love like the layered ponytail. I'll create a separate tutorial on and go in a little bit more depth on how I do my signature ponytail. But I love to do this layered look. So, yes, this is what it looks like, y'all. She got her ponytail, y'all. She was so happy. She was so happy. So now we got to go cover up these blonde spots in the gray. So I'm going to take my rat tail comb and I'm going to take some high beams, black spray, and I'm going to go through there and spray her part and also those spaces that turn blonde. Now, you want to spray kind of far away because you don't want the hair to be dull. Like, that spray does not have any kind of shine to it. So, you have to get in and get out with it. You understand? And so, yeah, I'm just going to spray in those little those light spots just to fill it in a little bit. And then I'm going to take some oil sheen to add a little oil and shine back to her hair. So we was able to do this hairstyle, you guys, with holding spray, wax stick. What else I use? Some edge control by Eben. And we got her ponytail out. And this is the end result of it. Please let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. If you love it, share it, drop a heart. Let's talk about it. And let me know what you guys want to see next. Like, I want to keep this channel going. It's kind of hard when we don't know what you guys like or what you guys want to see. So just drop some tips down below in the comment section.
Y'all want a chicken salad? Come get it. Her about me go down 6.
You love your hair.
Yes, it's beautiful. Her about me. Y'all better look. Stop looking.
So she gonna swing this ponytail all the way to work.
Huh?
Now get it your big work.
Girl, have a crook in my neck. Turn it right. Y'all sit down. Have a seat. Have a seat. Put your seatbelt on, guys. Come on. Now
okay, you gonna swing it out.
This is so pretty. I told her she could do it, guys. She was having self-doubt.
You gonna tell my camera or you gonna talk to the mirror?
Y'all see Aretha? I love Aretha. She was having doubt that she was like, what are we gonna do? You needed a front, so this is a closure, Miss Colonel. You can't do it. Yes, you can. You're heard by Mika. That was 6 you can do it.